Yeah, I know. It's very anticlimactic, but I need to go brew my tea really quickly. I'll be right back, I promise. Yeah, you're exactly right. I could not make tea in 6 minutes. So sorry. I guess I have to... here's a little problem that I have. The next video for Mahjong Blonsky is still has 10 minutes left till it's like done uploading. So I'm gonna let that run in the background, but I might pause to check it out. But for now, I still have to write out... God. Still gotta write out the description and stuff. What should I write? Tell me. What do you think? I'm gonna say something like... In this video, I take a break from the real world and go caving. I don't know, something like that. That's stupid. Am I already... Is my bitrate already kind of... The stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. We recommend to use a stream bitrate of 6800. Should I do that? Maybe. Let me change that up a little bit. Gosh, okay. Yeah, the bitrate is very low. It says 68. I'm gonna do what they tell me. No buzzwords. What do you want me to say? Nostalgic? Liminal? I say things get... ... Wait, no. It's gonna be... Let's just say things get... liminal. Hi, Tori. In America, you go mining. In Soviet Russia, mining goes you... Okay. Alright. Need your guys' opinion on something, okay? This is very important. I made 4 different thumbnails for this video, and since you guys are watching, you can help pick, alright? There's this one. This is number 1. There's number 2, it's just slightly different. Number 3, it's got my name on it. It's pretty slick, I think. And number 4, which is a completely different photo. Alright, so let's go run that back again. Yep, that's not a photo. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this is 4, this is 3, this is 2, this is 1. Alright, hope that's enough for you guys to go off of. I'm sure my timer's about to go off. What do? What are the buttons I press? I think it's 3. Okay. Let's get your opinion. Y'all like 4? Alright, we're going with 4. I think 4 is the best too. Yeah. Is that the one you guys would click on? Me too. It's crazy. Add this to the Alpha Series playlist. No, it's not made for kids. Shut up. I should probably add some hashtags. The hashtags actually help. I just put like Alpha, Minecraft, caving. That's a good one. That only has 10k. How about mining? Ooh. Chatting, because I talk most of the damn time. Say old Minecraft. That's my timer. That's my tea timer going off. Swag. Epic swag. I don't think anybody's figured it out yet, but in every single video that I've ever released on this channel and the other channel, I've I've put hashtag swag and then hashtag epic swag in the comments. Not the comments, the description. I don't know why. I've been doing that for 2 years. I don't really know if it's helped, but... Yes, I hear my timer. Alright, hold on. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Yes, very unprofessional, but you know what? It's whatever. This is Stone Milk Oolong Tea. What's up, Leandro? What's up, The Last Block? The Last Block is probably... Him and Pepper were the guys who got me into old Minecraft in the first place. Your body seizing, call a doctor. Well, I can't help you with that. Alright, hold on, let me shut off the music real quick. Sorry. Do you have a beta 1102 instance? I don't... Huh, no, I haven't shared that, actually. But, no. Da, da, da. I have to put like an end screen in my video. Hold on. Be patient with me. Sorry, fellas. And then once I release this, I have to ping everybody, and then I'm going to ping everyone and say join the live stream. So I'm just a crazy guy. But I'll leave it be for a little bit. Hello, Monster. You said to check out the new AA update? I haven't heard of it, actually. I've not seen it. I wouldn't mind looking at it during the stream at some point if you guys can remind me. Also, here's one more thing, okay? I'm putting an end to, like, you cannot pay me and expect me to build something in my world just because you paid me money, alright? I'm not doing that anymore. That's, I don't want to fill my world full of crap, you know, like, there's this Sam Roy, that commenter used to pop up. He used to just, like, pay me $5 to put a pooping pig statue, which is what? It was 2 pink wool and 1 brown wool in my world. And I just followed through with it, because whatever. But I'm not doing that on this world, okay? I'm not letting it get tainted. Okay? By your degenerate desires. It's not happening. Alright, whatever. Let me put an end screen on this baby. Add suitability? Psh, I don't care about that. I recorded a new T footage, but I don't really like it, so I might go back to the old one. Oh well, that's good enough. Checks. Visibility. Public. Publish. Things done. Okay. Alright. Let me ping the YouTube. Or, even if we pay with tea instead of money? Well, you know, maybe I might change my mind. How the entire film process, what is your favorite part of production? Editing, I'd have to say. I'm passionate about editing. Although my mouth is just damn dry. Alright. Add everyone. How do we do that again? Add everyone. New Mahjong Blonsky video. Just caving and chatting award-winning video. Who pinged me? Ooh, Kaufman. Okay. All right. New videos live. I'll worry about pinging everybody for the stream another time, I think. But after this song is over, I'm going to keep the music off. I kind of think that it might be better just to have it off, you know? Play in your alpha world. All right, let's try this. I haven't tried this tea yet. Intriguing colors. What about a sign in a dedicated money museum? That sounds like a really crappy thing to do. I don't know. All right, here we go. World 2. Where was I at? So, I'm doing this instead of making a long video this week because it actually takes me less time if I just did a stream and then release the caving video, which didn't take a lot of effort, or as much as I'm normally putting into my videos. And I'm saving a little time, so I figure it's good. I could go live like like I used to. I have a little bit of time to do that. I'm forgetting something. Oh, I know. God, I'm an idiot. It's my chat. I have to put it over. I have to actually display it on the screen. Boop. There we go. And then the other one is... Okay. Cool. Alright, let me know if the stream quality is okay. But anyway, after I go and finish and get graduated and all that stuff, I have I have some big plans for a video that I want to make. And, well, to do that video, I need to collect a lot of resources. So that's just probably the bulk of what I'm going to do today. Yeah, we chilling. Okay, good. Hey, Monster, been trying to get the beta 173 running without crashing the game or my Steam Deck for over a week now, to no avail. You mean on your Steam... Oh, crashing the game or your Steam Deck? On your Steam Deck. And thanks for letting me live vicariously through your gameplay. Appreciate you. Yes, beta does do that, Leandro. Every chunk stays loaded, but every chunk does not stay simulated. It's a little bit of a difference. I don't know what I'm doing in here. I don't need to be in here. I need to be out there. Digging. Although... I'm tempted to make a shovel. Okay. Pop up. That's good enough. Okay. Put some wood in my inventory. Hi, Monster. Stock now, everyone. Okay. Oh, you know what? I was supposed to grab some ladders. That's what I was supposed to do. How long do you think until you play your alpha world, until you move on? I don't know. I have a lot of plans. I write them all down. Like, I haven't really... I used to write ideas down for my beta world, but I don't... but not really, I guess. I gotta hold on to some of those. Alright, I gotta check and see how the new video's doing. Hold on. I wanted to stream at 9, but it just takes me so long to upload stuff. So if I move, hopefully it's to a place with a faster internet connection. Whoop, dangerous. I don't have any food in my inventory. I've been removing a lot of the dirt here, and that's been fun and all, but I still have quite a bit to go, and I need to get stone anyways. So I'm going to start a new chunk right here. I think that'll be fun. Ish. Oh. It's like I already dug underneath here a little bit. Oh, crazy. Also, someone said, gosh, the Steam Deck thing. The answer to that is I don't know. I don't know why Beta 7.17 would crash in a Steam Deck. I'm not familiar with the Steam Deck. I've never used one or even seen one in my life, actually. So, can it run Java? I mean, I don't really know what they do. Can you run Java on a Steam Deck? Because, the things that crash Beta 1.7.3, wrong version of Java, like wrong architecture, that kind of stuff. Or a wrong mod combination. If you're installing mods, that'll do it too. Finish your sentence. Is there supposed to be no game audio? No. Forgot to turn that back on. There we go. My bad. Thank you, Leorio. See you later, highlights. Sorry for streaming so late. It's far too late to make this a drunk stream. It's a tea drunk stream. Drinking tea. Yeah, shoot. This song's weird. Okay. See if people are actually watching the news. Oh! What? Oh, he must have jumped down here. All right. Not too late for you. Bottoms up. Hell yeah. Yeah. Not getting viewed very much. Oh well. I don't think I did anything wrong, but I can't really remember. Unfortunately, I have software I need that doesn't run at all on Steam OS. 2. Your Discord audio made me check mine. What Discord audio? Something quirky and funny. Ah, classic. Oh, thank you very much, Forrest. Appreciate you. Yeah, I appreciate it. Write that down. I've been writing down everyone who's ever donated to me since, well, on stream anyways, I guess. For like over a year now. Thank you. It helps pay for tea. Pretend I donated too? Sure, I'll put your name on there. No, I won't. La 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 la. Maybe it's the time at night I posted the video. Probably something to do with that. He might have to use the bit depth fix, but if it's crashing, then it doesn't really matter, does it? Wonder if Monster will stream the MC server? I mean, 1, it's not my server. 2, I don't know if I want to call attention to it just because, like, I mean, it's private, so I feel bad just exposing it to everybody. So I think that's not on me to do that, you know? This music's gonna shut off in a minute. It's bothering me. It's annoying. Maybe we'll take a poll, huh? Music or no music? It's a C418DIEF. Dief? Deef? I don't know how he says it, but this is C418. Oh, God, does... Alright, wait, Chase Groth, are you the guy with the Steam Deck issue? Because I don't know if Steam Deck has multi-MC on it, but, you know, if you combine certain mods, if you have certain ones enabled at the same time, like the LAN mod or certain Optifine non-compatible mods, it will crash your game. Like, it won't work, so maybe look into that. Monster fans eating good tonight? I hope so. If it's any consolation, I definitely will save your Mahjong Blonsky videos for when I'm about to go to sleep. I imagine others do the same. Okay. I'm tempted to go to the Mahjong Blonsky channel and, like, make a community post saying, I'm live right now, right? I haven't gone live on that channel yet at all. I want to, one day, when I can, you know, have a better internet connection and all that stuff. My goal is to maybe make these streams a lot more, you know, professional, or at least just better quality. And if I were to do that on the Mahjong Blonsky, I would get off to a good start, you know, so. Plus, I expect a lot more people would join that stream than one here. That's just how it goes. Java Minecraft works on the deck, but 99% beta works too. I think I've heard of people playing it before. Love the stream. Thank you. Oh my god. Man. Shovels aren't making a dent. Alright. 2 more. Oh, it would be helpful if, one, you like the stream, because it does actually help. And then, I don't know, the Mahjong Blonsky video. Go to it, leave a nice comment saying it changed your life. Or, I don't know, Absolute Cinema. I don't know. I don't care. It helps, though. I mean, it's funny how YouTube works, but it does help. So, whatever you say, whatever you do, even if it's nothing, it's appreciated, because as long as you like the content, I guess I'm satisfied with that. For now. Whatever. Anyway. It runs in fine on Steam OS, but I just have Windows. Okay. Think Greg get beta on a Steam Deck? Probably. Unleash 2.0. Well, Unleash 2.0 runs off of Station API, and 1.1 still runs off of either Smooth Beta or Optifine. My phone doesn't autocorrect Blonsky, because I type it enough. Does it make you a real fan? I think so. The last song in this album by C418 is called Match Cut, and I used it in my demo reel for a job I recently applied to. And it wasn't just any job. It was an internship, a fully paid internship in a major Michigan city, right downtown. Not gonna say which one, you could probably guess. And I didn't find it on a job posting like Indeed or I don't know, ZipRecruiter. I was offered the job, like I was offered it. So they said, you know, give us your demo reel, give us your resume, that kind of stuff. We'll take a look at it. We're not posting this thing. We're not posting the job publicly. I was like, okay, sure. So I'm hoping for the best there. I mean, I don't expect they'll respond to me over the weekend. I think I would be an editor's assistant, but I would also be doing normal video editing, which is crazy. Because I expected getting into the film industry, I'd have to do some legwork first, you know, like be a gaffer or, I don't know, a best boy or something boring. But straight into video editing, that's pretty cool. At least, I just hope it continues. How long's the stream gonna be? I don't know the answer to that question. As long as I want it to be. We're gonna mine a little bit and then we're gonna leave. I'm gonna go to Explorer and try to find some sand, because I need to get some sand for something. I'll give you a sneak peek. The next video, which I hope is gonna be a long video, like a very long video, similar to the, what is it, the 1.5 hours of old Minecraft to soothe your butthole or something like that. I want to make another long video like that, and in that I have some big plans. So one of the first things I'm going to do in that video is make a monorail out of an eats road. I have an idea to make an eats road smaller and even more like efficient, and I want to make it in the air out of glass so you can see everything that you're going through. I think that would be really cool. You know, but time will tell. First we mine, then we craft. I don't think we're going to craft anything. First we mine, then we dig. Some people call me Dig Dude. No, they don't. Alright. I stream Minecraft Alpha for 1 month straight, not clickbait? I wish. No, not really. Honestly, I get so burnt out from streaming. If it's like 2 hours or 3 hours, it burns me out. I don't know what it is about it, but I don't have a tolerance. But it's okay, because I popped like 5 Motrin before I started streaming, so I should be able to last a while. Please make a passive mob farm. I want to. It's on the list. Look, I don't know if it was in the video from last week or the video from this week, but I did show off the island where I'm going to make the passive mob farm, and I did hook it up to a minecart track. So. I like the song, it's good. We're still in the corner. Doing good. I do love digging stone. Mong. By the way, Ming, are your titles inspired by T6? Yeah, they are a little bit. I didn't plan to start following his title schema, but I just kind of did on reflex, and I realized that, like, subconsciously I was kind of, like, taking inspiration from that. And he goes fully random, and that's not the kind of thing I want to do. I want to have a little bit of consistency with my titling, just because he goes so random because he just doesn't care, right? But I want people to actually see my videos and, you know, have them appeal to new viewers and stuff like that, right? Yeah, T6 is a little bit of an inspiration. I like him. Although I don't like when he reads Reddit stories, they suck. Because I don't know, some of them are all like, I'm a Norse pagan 40-year-old woman living in the Midwest, and I practice charms daily. And the other day I saw a leaf, and it was floating on the trail, and it wasn't falling down. And my dog barked at it. Oh my god, what spells should I ward the evil spirits away with? Guys, let's not meet. Am I the asshole? Like, come on, that's garbage. I like listening to the 4chan stories that are just like off the walls stupid. Or even better, the ones that are ridiculously complex and completely unbelievable. There's this really good video I find myself going back to of T6's that he reads, and it's this one where he reads an Antarctica conspiracy theory. There was one where he read a 4chaner who did a green text about how he was working on Epstein Island, and this was after, you know, the whole Epstein thing went down. And it was stupid, but it was, like, entertaining, I guess. Does that sound bad? Monster Reddit stories when? Okay, so if I wanted to do YouTube full-time, I did consider reading, like, Reddit stories, but I would purposely go through and find the worst ones, and then just make fun of them as I read them. I think that would be funny. You know, like say, like, dude, this sucks, but I also don't want to be an asshole. But I kind of do, you know, I don't know. It'd be funny. We're thinking to start uploading videos of your beta 173 world. Any advice? Well, first, I think you need to ask yourself why you want to upload videos of it. Like, what's your goal? You know? Like, originally, the reason I uploaded videos is just because I think I wanted to show, like, the 15 people that saw Golden Age Minecraft every day back in 2023, like early 2023. They're just like, hey, you know, the same people post here all the time. I want them to see my world, you know? Because that subreddit only got one post a day. And now it gets like 1 million posts a day. But I posted my video there, like a world tour, and I was really excited when 10 people saw it. And so I let that be, and then I eventually made another video. The second video I ever made was a tutorial on how to make a mob grinder of a dungeon for spiders, because I guess people were asking. And then after that, I just kept making videos. I enjoyed it. Oh, hi, Lily. You almost done with work? Alpha Minecraft gameplay to create a baby mill too? What are you talking about, dude? Just find Reddit stories of people being assholes and making fun of them. Easy moral win. Okay, maybe. I don't want to do drama, right? Because, like, there's so many channels that be like, just drama stuff. Aw, thanks, No Mike. So sweet. Have you heard of No Flan? He's been doing some builds. I think a lot of people do builds. You might need to be a little more specific than that. I feel like it's a line. Oh, it's a line. I'm about to do a line here. I finished my rounds an hour ago, and I finished in an hour. Nice. So that means you just relax until 11:30 then? Who TF loves Baraska? Baraska was a good read, although the last act was kind of not as good. The thing is that story, like when the truth about the town is revealed, that really bothered me. I don't know, that really got to my head. Like it was, like I couldn't stop thinking about it. I know it wasn't real, but I couldn't stop thinking about just like how horrible that was. I don't know, it really messed with my head. And how, you know, the bad characters obviously have zero moral qualms about what they're doing. They think that makes them cool or something. And I'm just like, and then I'm thinking about the perspective of the victims, and then I just start spiraling, thinking about all the horrible crap about the story, and I'm just like, okay, I need to go think about something else, you know? But yeah, it was well written. Okay. I finished my rounds an hour ago. I read that hour. Hey Cammy, build a triple chest if you're based, coded, and not cringe build. Tempting. Anybody ever seen a triple chest before? I don't know where I would put it. I already have all these chests. You know what? I know. This is gonna be stupid, but I know a spot I can put it. Let me finish up this layer and then I'll go do it. Okay? The night shift nurse will be coming soon. Yeah, part 5 was disappointing. Yeah, a little bit. But it seems like it's one of those stories where they have a good idea for a story or a good premise, but the entire story is based off the premise, and then they just think of the ending later. You know what I mean? Like like it's an afterthought. I'm gonna fill this in with dirt. I just don't want a big hole here. Oop. Moni's reads spicy Amish romance novels. Oof. I don't even know what that means. Okay. I just want to fill this up because I don't want mobs to spawn up here. I'd like to have a perfectly even wall to look at. I think that'd be nice. Boop, 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 boop. A Month in the Country is a good read. Never heard of that one. Any trips to Michigan recently? I live in Michigan, so yeah, but I'm planning on going to Traverse City with Allison. Not long from now. Ooh. Apparently just placing chests in snow lets you make a huge mega chest as big as you want. Really? Huh. I always did the water trick. I don't have enough wood for this. Alright, I'm gonna try it though. They're choking up and having a hard time. 2 guys who read it? What, Baraska? Yeah. Messed up story. Alright. Traverse City, woo. Mid-Michigan? I mean, longitudinally, mid-Michigan is like Gaylord, right? So, like, do you mean you're an hour from Toledo? Let me put away some of this stuff. Wait, gravel chest. There we go. Gravel chest, mob drop chest. I can stack eggs as much as I want. Miscellaneous. All the flint I have. Ore. We dump off. Oop. More dirt I've been putting in here. Okay. And then the stone. That is, yes, that is how it is spelled. Good job. And then I was going to grab a little bit of wood. Oh, I have 12 chests. Okay. But I do need to get wood, so. Alright, so first of all, I'm thinking that I'll put a chest. There you go, triple chest. Wait. How do I put something in the... Check it out. Triple chest. Boom. So when you click this one, it only shows the top, but you click over there, it shows the top of this. It's confusing. That's the full length, okay? So there's the top. There's the bottom. And then this is the middle. This is all of it. Yeah, it's... It doesn't duplicate items, it doesn't do anything weird, but it just works as a normal chest does. But it's just a little glitchy. And I don't think it's a bad idea to put one here, just because you have been asking me to do this for a while, that's true. Oh, Saginaw area, okay. Have I been to Casa Bonita? Yes, I have. Why would you ask me that? That's so random. Yes, I've been to Casa Bonita. I went there before the South Park guys bought it. It was terrible. We were told it was like this great place, you know, this great family place. They dive. It was awful. I feel like the food, they scraped it off the floor. I'm not kidding. Like it came off of someone else's plate or something. It was awful. It was just, the place was nasty. No one was there. No one was there. Just disgusting. Oh my gosh. But apparently it's like a really cool place now. Notch's new game, levers and chests. Yeah, I've been hearing about it. I haven't heard about it in a while. You know, he did try to call it Minecraft 2 for a little bit, but then he, I don't know, gave up on that, I guess. Oh yeah, he said he wasn't gonna call it Minecraft 2. He only said it for like a day or two to get everybody's, you know, get a million videos made about it, and then he revealed that it wasn't gonna happen. Alright, let's try this chest thing Tori's talking about. Oh wow. Oh wow, okay. Oh right. Yeah, it was disappointing. Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, so how does this chest work? Say I put a cobblestone there, okay? That higher, lower, even lower. Of course. Why didn't I think of this? Just a very long chest. I think that's 6. No, it's 9. Yeah, alright. Sure. What do you think about Minecraft Legacy Edition? Okay, I don't think I've ever told this story here, and I'm gonna check the caving video really quickly just in case. It's doing pretty poorly. That's not ideal. But what I am gonna do real quick before I tell any kind of story, I'm gonna go ping everyone on the Discord because I haven't done that yet. And then I'm gonna go make a community post on the Mahjong Blonsky channel. So, we're gonna go to intermission. You'll still be able to hear me, but I'm just gonna do that really quickly, okay? NBD, guys. Alright. Made up award. That's true. Alright. Let's share the stream. Okay. I'm live in my alpha world. My gosh. I realized in the recent video that I was like mumbling most of the time. So that's unfortunate. And let's go to let's create a post. Hi everyone. I suppose secretly. Check it out. Okay. This post will be deleted when the stream ends. No embed? Can a guy get an embed? I guess I'll just make it again. Okay. No, I can't. Dang it. Okay. Hey everyone. I'm live right now in my alpha world. And that'll add a picture, I guess, because I can't embed. And what was the photo? I think it was this one. A relaxing old Minecraft stream to have an aneurysm to. Heck yeah. Okay, good enough. I was live. What's not worth it, Peril? It's not really worth it. What's up, Mr. Walrus? Okay, so, question. Should I play music, yes or no? Kind of doing no music right now, but we'll see where this turns out. Die. Alright. Free bird. Nice. That didn't actually, I didn't take any damage from that. Sometimes I don't. I feel like it happens more often in beta. Not streaming on your other channel, focus on the world. The first time I stream on the world, the first time I stream on the other channel, which I have not done yet, I want to make it a good, like, professional stream. Like, think about upgrading my quality, you know, having better graphics, just make it a better experience with, like, plans and stuff, like, plan things out. I would rather do that, just, like, on this channel I've streamed so many times, and it's just been random stuff, you know, it's just not terribly interesting, in my opinion. So, I like to make the first stream on that channel a good one. Plus, I need to have a much better internet connection than I currently do, and more privacy than I normally get, so. But yeah, in the future I'll do that, maybe one a month or something. If you do play music, just have it on low volume. Well, does that mean you don't want to hear it, or what? Oh, I know what I should do. Hold on. It's getting hot in here, man. Alright. Nope. Classic. Everybody likes this one, I think. Oh, wait. I don't know if you can even hear it. But it does get a little bit louder. So true. Yeah, alright, yeah, people like it. I don't know why I didn't do this from the beginning. I'm never gonna get tired of this music, and I'm gonna get to a point where I use this music so often that I'm not gonna want to experiment with anything else. And that's too bad, because I think there's people who want to make me music for my videos. Even Retrovex has talked about making me, like, custom tracks and stuff like that. When will I do a beta world tour? I've done a beta world tour. Go watch the most recent one from like a year ago. That's about the current progress in that world. You know, I don't really have much else to show off there, unfortunately. Let's make some shovels. And you know what I should do? What do you think about Minecraft Legacy Edition? Okay, so I'm gonna tell this story that I forgot to tell just a moment ago. When I was a little younger, my neighborhood had this event. I don't know, some kid's day or some kid's thing or whatever, like a field day kind of thing. Out in a public park, the one park in town, okay? And they had little events going on, okay? But there was one thing that they did bring there that they had never done before in any of these events they had done in the past. And that was a semi-truck, but the container in the back had been turned into like a video gaming center. So you could rent this semi-truck and bring it to a party, and then it had like 10 consoles in there with flat screen TVs each, and then they had 2 controllers to each console, so like people could play all together. That was pretty cool. So that was the first time I ever played Legacy Minecraft, like I think it was Xbox, and I didn't really understand it, but we all went in this thing, and there was a bunch of boys in there. We all just were connected to each other's world. and we were building a dirt palace. What was it, dirt palace? Yeah, we said dirt palace all the way. That's what we kept saying, dirt palace all the way. We were basically chanting it. And we were allowed to have 15 minutes inside the truck before they rotated us, but I just kind of kept like hiding, because I guess maybe I was small, and then I just kept hiding and staying in there and not leaving, because I believe they partly used the honor system, and I was not a man of honor, at least not then. So I just kept playing it. It was a lot of fun, but it was mostly fun because I had friends, because, you know, as everyone got bored and moved on to different things, it just wasn't really interesting. Also knowing that it was temporary, right? Like, when I left, there would be no more Dirt Palace all the way. Oh, hi, Gory. Perfect toilet video. Don't say that. Okay, maybe. What's up, guys? I'm on the toilet. Dang, I'm having issues updating Alpha Advanced. I just download the newest client, or the newest instance. That's what I do. Half-Life music playing? I never played Half-Life. You will hear this music in your sleep. Mahjong Blue Sky. Insightful. Building Lego Minecraft while watching you gives me chills and I love it. Alright. Thank you. How you're going on college? I'm going on college fine. It's almost done. I only have like 3 assignments left to do. Drinking some stone milk oolong. Super tasty. I don't have time to play Half-Life, man. Yeah, don't quote me on that, or maybe do, if it sounds funny. You gotta play Half-Life. Not never, I just, maybe one day. I got a question for you guys. What's the most nostalgic version of Minecraft? PE is for me. I mean, if you're saying what's the most nostalgic, then you're just asking what people played in their childhood, right? Because it's gonna differ from person to person based on what they played in their childhood. And I played PE. Yeah, I mean, that's when I started. I think it was release 0.6 alpha, they called it, something like that. I don't remember what I did first. I think the first thing I did, I was playing it with a friend introducing it to me. So he was watching me. And he says, like, okay, like, you just want to go chop a tree. And then I was like, okay. Okay, fine. He says, okay, now make a crafting table. And then I'm, like, trying to figure out the crafting menu, because the crafting menu in PE was totally different. They never did anything like that again. And I was just scrolling through it for so long that it became night, and then a spider just, like, killed me while I was trying to craft something. And then after that, I was hooked, and I played it on my own, and I explored my world. Wow, God. PE just had such a different feel. The game felt entirely different to me back then. It just doesn't ring the same bells anymore. I don't know. But I remember walking around and found the edge of the world, which, you know, the worlds weren't that big. And I was in like a deserty area. So I dug down, I made a little staircase down, and hollowed out a little square section for me to live in. And I put a bed and like a furnace and a crafting table. I remember I didn't know that torches kept away mobs. So mobs would spawn in there occasionally, and they scared me to death. Especially since I think you couldn't change difficulties reliably. Hiding in your little wood house? Yeah. The edge of the map scared you? I always built next to the edge of the map so I knew what time of day it was. Like, that's where I put my house. You know what I mean? PE Lite? I never started with PE Lite. I went right to buying it. Like, I just bought it right away. Someone told me to do it, so I did. It was very impressionable. I still am, to a degree. I built that house to have the edge be one wall, even though I was terrified of even in creative. It really doesn't hit the same. Wish I could play a 360 edition in 2013 again. Yeah. You know. I never got used to the legacy editions. They seemed like really hard to maneuver. I could never figure it out, especially since I didn't have one of those consoles, right? So anytime I played it was with a friend back in the day. Ow, God, I just cracked the shit out of my neck. It's all good. 5 ibuprofen steep. Okay. Yeah, didn't you have to leave the game and rejoin? Something like that. Like mobs wouldn't even disappear, or they continue to spawn. I just started streaming Balatro. Now I need to make a choice. Kelphone started streaming. This is the worst possible time for him to stream. What? Out of all the times, like, this is the one stream he's gonna do in a year, right? It's gonna be today? Whatever. Bandclimb was also streaming earlier too. But I'm sure he's done by now. Going for a walk right now, really? Well, here it's 11 p.m., so maybe you live in Australia. Oh yeah, you do. I forgot. Stay strong, soldier. Everybody tell No Mike to stay here. I need my mod. I need my free mod. I don't know what Balatro is. What is that? I don't know. Doing pretty good at 77 viewers, but, you know, if you feel so inclined, if you like the stream, it does help spread it around YouTube, you know? So, if you haven't, I would encourage you to. Everybody asks, right? Everybody asks, but there's a reasoning to it. I've realized that, like, as someone who wants people to like my videos just so, you know, because it helps with more people viewing them, I realized that I don't ever like anyone else's videos, so I started making a habit of doing that. I don't want to be a hypocrite, right? Like, I always just ignored them when everybody asked me to like, but I started doing it a little bit, not all the time, but more. I don't want to be a hypocrite and, like, ask people to like my videos, but then not like anyone else's. I don't know. That kind of stuff. Look at my brother's here. You not play anything else other than Minecraft? Yeah, you got it. I don't play anything besides this. Honestly, like, I played Nintendo a bit. I like Terraria. But no, I never played any other games growing up, you know, Mario games. That's it. And then I got hooked on Minecraft and I never changed it. Played a little bit of Terraria. Played Breath of the Wild was like the last game that really enraptured me. That was about it. Share the stream around, thank you. Appreciate you. 6 days ago and I have 50 hours in it. It's a poker roguelike. What? Okay. Terraria is peak. People ask me if I want to play old versions of Terraria, or if I would try them. The answer is like no. I don't know. I just don't see. I don't see the point. I don't feel like they've screwed up the game progression any. They just added more to it. You know, they haven't changed how the game works. They haven't changed the progression of the game. It's still pretty straightforward. So I can't, you know, I can't hate on it. I'm gonna make 2 more pickaxes, and then we're gonna go to do something else. Let me get some sand. Oop. $450 price for the Switch 2? Is that how much it costs? I heard people didn't like it. I don't remember why. I mean, there's some improvements for sure, but I don't know if they're worth $450. How much did it originally cost? Wasn't it $300 for the first Switch? I think I paid $350 or $3. $300. Either that or $200. I don't remember. Don't ever think about stepping foot at Antarctica. Oh, my bad. I would actually like to go to Antarctica, but I'll settle for the North Pole. How do I decide between 173 and Alpha 11201? Simple. Do you like colored wool? Do you like pistons? Do you like biomes? If so, play Beta 173. If you can do without those things, then play Alpha, you know? Sad about the Switch too. Womp womp. $3 Switch is a deal? Maybe. The old versions of Terraria have that atmosphere. Yeah, I don't deny they have a different atmosphere. And that's definitely true. You know, because I started playing Terraria when I was 14 or 15. No, younger. I think I was 12. I think I started playing it right after I started playing Minecraft. Tea that I don't like. Chamomile. I think I'm allergic to it. messes with my throat. Every time I've tried it again, like thinking the last time was a fluke, like maybe it was my fault last time, like I did it wrong or I got a wrong batch or something like that. Every time I try it again, it's just I can't. It just does something weird to my throat. Besides that, fruit teas, I don't know. Fruit teas are like, I feel like watered down fruit juice. Plus they're not actual tea. That's just my opinion. Mom, I gotta thank you for inspiring me to try out tea. You're welcome. What a great experience it is to try out different flavors. It absolutely is. I remember going to the tea store I used to like to go to all the time. And always just asking to smell, like sample every single canister of tea they had there, the tea leaves. They had these giant tin canisters of tea leaves. And the smell was very strong. That's my favorite part about going there. Also that I was the only one there. No one ever bothered me. I was never a line. That's probably why they closed. Because I was the only one. My laptop is so shit. Do you have any advice on how to make run old Minecraft better? I mean, old Minecraft already runs pretty good. I don't know what else you would need to do to fix that. But I understand because it runs really terrible on my Mac. And that's just because my MacBook has problems running like older architecture. So does Windows 11. So what I would suggest, I don't know. I don't know how to help you. I'm sorry. Maybe downgrade your OS. A Beta Unleashed might run fine. I don't know, because Beta Unleashed uses Java 17. It doesn't use Java 8. Yeah, Beta Unleashed. Try it out. Any tips for college? Moving out this next school year. I don't have any. I don't know what advice I could give you. I mean, if you're moving out, I guess you're probably, like, once you moved out and you start to taste freedom a little bit, you'll be tempted to just, like, do whatever you want. But you need to kind of, like, be extra disciplined because now there's not anybody holding you accountable. Oh, I need to put away this cobblestone. You need to think about, like, a lot of the time I just laid around and, like, I, would order food or play video games a lot instead of doing assignments because no one was telling me otherwise. Which is silly and it's stupid, right? But, like, you don't feel as much pressure, so you kind of just have to start creating a lot of that discipline yourself. Anyway. Alright. Next goal for the stream. I need to go find a place with a lot of sand. What time is it? Okay, it's almost daytime. Could be, yeah, it could be your OS. I don't know, sir. This system's pretty cool that it starts your minecart for you, but, oh. Honestly, I don't need to have it. Just like how I have in the center of the world, I just push it manually and that's just as fast, you know? It's actually slower to make it a mic. Oh, wait. Oh, I was taking a sip of tea, hold on. It's actually kind of eerie how the stream is similar to your videos. I say words a lot more wrong here. There's 2 creepers. Alright, I saw those and I freaked out because I only had, one hand on my keyboard. Architect is a cool word. Sure. Associate's degree in accounting. Dang, must be serious if you're moving out for that. Alpha more than beta recently? I don't know. I just like how this world's more consistent, I guess. The vibes. I got turned off my beta world a little bit after forcing myself to make content on it, I guess. I should take some wood with me. Oh, alright. Alpha, one of the most nostalgic and liminal for... Dude, come on. Alpha or beta, what would I pick? Like, if I had to play only one for the rest of my life, I guess beta just has a little more stuff. Why are they stressful? Because they're not guarded from any mobs? I am fairly certain mobs can... Well, maybe not. Alright. Let's go find a beach somewhere. There's the treehouse. Hi, ZB. Our world is not working. LOL. I'm sweating bullets. You made a copy, right? Oh man, that reminds me. I forgot to back up this world before I started the stream. Here, we're dropping a save real quick. Alright, we're good. During that particular railway, I've been swarmed by mobs more than once in that railway. Keeps things interesting though. Why is there fewer mobs in Alpha? I don't know, are there? I don't know, I just don't feel like I'm in danger that often. I guess it's because I don't put myself in those situations as much. Like I'm always just kind of grinding on something. So I don't have to worry about it. This was the way that I went to go to the monolith in the monolith episode. And let me tell you, I didn't really care for that video. I think I said a lot of interesting stuff. And when I got to the monolith, it was fun. But I think I just would rather make Minecraft videos about building something, or doing something, or explaining something. So like the caving video, I don't really particularly enjoy making it. Just the video where I traveled to the monolith, I didn't find particularly interesting. I don't know, just what I prefer, I guess. I shouldn't have took the wheat with me. I don't know why I did. Probably because I wasn't thinking. And I only brought 2. So I can't craft anything with it. Can you develop mods for older versions of Minecraft nowadays? Absolutely. There's an entire fan base dedicated to making old mods for Minecraft. It's called Modification Station. Tori made Alpha Advanced, which I've talked about in my videos. The process is probably a little more optimized than it used to be, but I don't understand that kind of stuff. I don't know how to make mods, you know? The monolith was cool, yeah. That was actually being in the monolith and showing it around to people. That was fun, but the rest of it, just traveling, it's just not anything I care for, I guess. Now, is it faster to use torches? I think so. At least saves me from having to keep making tools. Uh-huh. You can see your progression when you're ready to stop. Yeah, it's not that I don't find all those parts enjoyable, but when I am making a video, I have preferences, you know what I mean? I don't have anything wrong with doing those things, I'm fine with it. Although exploration, I don't know, I get bored of doing it, especially in modern Minecraft, because apparently, eventually, I just fill up my inventory. All I do is go around and find loot, right? And I just have so much loot, it's it makes me feel like it doesn't matter, because I can just keep finding loot until I'm rich beyond belief. So, I don't know, kind of feels cheaty to me. So I don't really care for the exploration aspect of modern Minecraft. Our final's going. I have 3 more assignments to do. I have the thesis film, I have my animation, which I have to finish tomorrow, and then a final paper that I have to write for my online class. And I've already written about half of it. And we had 2 weeks to do the first draft of that paper, and I wrote it in 30 minutes, and I got an A+ on the first draft, so it's going good. And then I just have to write the rest of it. But I have to do like a voiceover and decorate it and, you know, like a presentation. And it feels like it needs more uses. Yeah, the Nether was, I feel like the Nether was just kind of like a novelty, right? Like it wasn't, I don't know. Like now in modern Minecraft, it's a critical part of the world, but originally it was just a novelty to travel faster. It used to be called the Slip back in the day. I don't know if anybody remembers that. But it'd be neat if there was something else to do in the Nether in beta or alpha, you know? There's a better Nether mod for beta, but it is just like an insane mod. It makes it look crazy. It doesn't make it look like beta Nether at all. I animate. Yeah, a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Did I never change my bitrate? I don't know why it's warning me so much about it. Huh, I'm Steve. I don't know why I didn't notice. Jack 3 is my favorite Spencer. I don't know what that means. Shout out the PC Gamer showing off that build. I don't know what you're talking about. I want to build a PC though. I have no idea where to start because this PC, if I want to be a video editor, I need to have like better specs than I currently do. What on earth? Is it deep? I have a GTX 1080 GPU. Like all this stuff is from 2019 or 2018. Oh, okay. It's not ideal. It's definitely not ideal for video editing. It's so slow. Like, I was struggling to make the video today because of how long it was taking me just to, like, cut something. It was giving me so much lag. Such a pain in the butt. And to animate something, don't even get me started, man. It's ridiculous. So, I found out that I looked at my specs. I have 16 gigs of installed RAM. 16! 16! Okay? Like, I went and looked up tutorials to reduce lag in Premiere Pro, and there were people saying like, oh, go allocate, you know, more RAM, and then they were saying like, I have 128 gigs allocated, and I'm like, what? I only have 16 gigs total. I can't allocate anything else. Like, if they're lagging with 128, I would hate to, you know, God. Maybe I should get one of those Threadrippers, huh? That'd be cool. I just learned what a Threadripper was. But it would be nice to have one, that's for sure. You want to share how did you meet your girlfriend? Give me advice for your personal best way of finding somebody. I don't have any advice for that, but I met my girlfriend, this is going to sound stupid, but 6 years ago I was playing Clash of Clans on a road trip, and I joined a new clan, and they had a Discord server, so I went to the Discord, and there's people talking and chatting in there, and I joined in. I think we talked about politics or lifestyle stuff, which I vastly prefer to talk about other than politics, like lifestyle choices or you know, healthy eating, living, that kind of stuff. That's what I care to talk about. And she was there, and she just, I don't know, I guess she just found whatever I had to say interesting because she started DMing me. And then we just kept talking, and she's like, I could tell she was like a normie, I guess. That's the best way I could put it. Or a normie, or someone pretending to be a normie, right? And then she asked me like, oh, send me a picture of you. And here's a picture of me. I'm 17, but I'm not an idiot, right? So she sends me a picture of her, and it's like this gorgeous, gorgeous person, okay? And I'm like, okay, sure. I'm like, all right, I'm not, let's see, how soon are they gonna ask me for money, right? And so I'm like, here's a picture of me, and I search up ugly guy. I think I searched up ugly autistic guy, and then send her a picture, and she's like, oh, you look nice. But then we kept talking, and she never asked me for anything. I think we talked for like a week straight after that. I don't know, something about our personalities just really matched each other's. Oh, bye, sand. And then I eventually showed her a real picture of myself, but I mean, I can't say it was much better than the one I found online. She seemed to like it though. But we just kept talking for years. I mean, we never stopped talking. There were some periods where we did like not talk to each other for a while, and then we'd catch up and get on like old times. And she lived in Quebec and I lived in Michigan, you know, so it's kind of a distance. And eventually, like when I was living at university, she said like, you know, you should come visit me. And I said, you know what, I'm an adult now, I can do that sort of thing. When we were kids, we talked about visiting each other, but we never did because we were kids. So I decided to go drive all the way there and visit her just once as friends. We had never talked about being anything more than friends. It was always friends. Like, I used to give her relationship advice, and she used to give me relationship advice with our respective girlfriends and boyfriends. Okay? And I went there and then met her for the very first time. And she took me out to this this really nice Italian place. And she was like nervous and a little reserved. And then she eventually, I stayed there for a while, and I found out that I really liked her company. And like actually liked it. I had never, prior to that, ever expressed any interest in her as like a partner because I never knew her, like I never met her. So I was not even entertaining that. But she confessed that she invited me out there because she like developed a crush on me. And I was like, oh. And, you know, I developed one back. And then we made it official. We kept visiting each other like every month. She's coming here in a week. And now I want to move out there. So it wasn't like I was dating this girl before I even met her. No, it was like other way around, you know? Still kind of a weird way to meet somebody. Yeah. Clash of Clans Discord server. Yeah, the butterfly effect. Honestly, one of the reasons she decided to meet up with me, was I about to craft something? I don't know why I did that. One of the reasons she decided to meet up with me in the first place is because her friend encouraged her to after she showed the friend my YouTube channel, I guess. And the YouTube channel, like, listened to me talk or something she said, like, made her like me more. Because at the point when she tuned in, she hadn't talked to me in a long time. But she saw the YouTube in her feed, so she checked it out, so started watching, and then she's like, yeah, I miss him, like, let's talk. So we talked, and then she invited me out there, that kind of stuff. Step 1, play Clash of Clans. There you go. Also, Mr. Walrus, thank you for the $1.99. Appreciate you, brother. I'm gonna write you down on my donation list. Mr. Walrus. It'll help me afford more tea, thank you. In this economy, it's terrible. I need... I don't know. I need as much tea as I can get. Speaking of tea, I might go brew some more. I left my leaves out. Some of the greatest things can start in the most unexpected places. Yo, I finally caught you in stream. What's up? Yeah, the YouTube channel, starting YouTube has led to so many good things for me. Like, I went viral a few times, you know, I made that short film I liked. You know, I met my girlfriend, or got with my girlfriend because of it. I was able to take advanced courses at my university because I showed off the editing skills. Like, I don't want to say like super cool editing skills, but just that I had proof of concept that I knew how to use Premiere and like Adobe and stuff like that, right? They helped me get into advanced courses at my university, and they helped me land a job with as an editor for another YouTuber, and they might help me get a new job, a fully paid internship that I reached out, not reached out to, they reached out to me. So I hope that goes well. T-Funds, thank you. Efuman. Efuman? Is that human, like human? Hyphaman? I don't know. I'm sorry. Thank you, though. I need to get myself a girlfriend who will play game. There was a very specific time in my life where I played Clash of Clans and she played Clash of Clans, and after that we stopped. So, she's not a gamer. I'm a gamer. She is not a gamer at all. So I want to make a video because the last stream I did, she was here and she was enjoying it. And then I let her have the mouse while I controlled the keyboard, and we double teamed Minecraft, and it was pretty fun. It was cute because she like doesn't understand anything, so her reactions were all very like raw. First time doing certain things in the game, I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, but thank you, Hyphaman. I wrote you down on my little donation list. Been writing everyone down for about 2 years. Love your vids, they always help me fall asleep. Thank you. I'm glad you like them. Alright. I just want you guys to know, okay? We have over 100 concurrent viewers. I've never had that many viewers in a live stream in my life. So, that's kind of exciting. That's a little bit of a benchmark. So thank you for everyone who showed up, you know? I hope you're enjoying it. 3 grams of tea per 500 milliliters. I always do 1 teaspoon for every 8 ounces. But some like weird custom teas will tell you to do it differently. I found a tea in my local farmer's market that said you had to brew it for like hours. Hours. Just chai tea. I'm like, I don't have time for that. What if I want it right then? You know? Oh, I mined too much sand. Oh no. I'll mine the rest of the sand with the torches. Because I broke all my shovels. Great live stream. Happy to be one of those 100 odd. I'm happy you're here too, thank you. I need to use this crowd to watch sand. And I like it. I hope so. I hope the stories make it interesting. Season 3 air? What are you talking about, bro? Ah, dang. Single best Golden Age YouTuber on the market. That means a lot, but there are a lot of other good YouTubers who do old Minecraft that I think would be worth you to check out. I mean, Dalco, if you don't already, right? I mean, Calphone and like the boy Ryan all do stuff, but they maybe don't take it as seriously as Dalco and I do. So they're a lot more like relaxed. You know, they're not worried about SEO or CTR, you know, click-through rates, search engine optimization, that kind of stuff. They're pretty, I guess you could say they're more authentic to a degree. So I'd recommend them. Dalco's beautiful. How do you know what it looks like? Dang it, I just mined too much sand again. All right. I need to think about this a little harder. There's a cave here. Do I dare? I guess it wouldn't hurt to check it out, right? Okay. Alright, you know what? Pillaring up with that sand left me at an even stack number, so I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna drop a save real quick, okay. Alright, we're going back. Truman Show is awesome. Yeah. It makes me wish the Truman Show was 3 hours long. I wish there was a 3-hour long cut of it. I went to his house, like in real life. It's just a little, I guess there's some random person who lives there, but it's an actual town. The town where that's filmed is called Seaside, Florida. And it is beautiful. It's gorgeous. And you don't appreciate it in the film. You think it's just like a nice little town. But in real life, it's gorgeous. It's beautiful. I was there. Stayed there. Now, his house looks normal, but if you just go a few streets down, the streets are made of sand. And the houses are like $5 million each, okay? And they have 5 stories. And they're about 100, God, they're like 50 feet wide by 50 feet wide. They're like miniature skyscrapers, but they're all so tall. And the way everything, they're packed next to each other, but they're so beautiful, and it's just so strange. The way that whole place is organized is very different from what I'm used to in my life. It's just interesting, and they're all millions and millions of dollar houses, and you can rent them out for not very cheap. So, but it's a really cool town. I gotta head to bed. Thanks for the vids. Here's a couple of canned bucks per tea. Thank you. Thank you, Gerald. Alright. It will be well spent on the tea. I appreciate you. One day, I need to stop asking for tea money and start asking for rent money. You know? Alright, let me blow my nose. So sorry. You're writing an essay on that movie right now? That's cool. What's it about? I mean, like, what aspects of it are you covering? It is a really good film. I like it a lot. I feel like there's a little bit of leap in knowledge of Truman. Like, there's a leap from what... Like, the movie requires him to escape by the end, right? I feel like, up to the point where he decides to escape, Truman doesn't seem like the type to make that kind of leap, especially after the character development of revealing like what kind of world he's in. But I still liked it, you know. I felt like I needed to be convinced a little bit more that he was willing to do what he did. You know what I mean? Yeah, it is an actual house. You can't go inside of it. Someone lives there. At least I think someone lives there. But you can look at it awkwardly from outside. Discussing the theme, social commentary, yada yada. Yep. So, did you guys hear about Nasubi? Right, the Japanese dude, the real life Truman Show guy. They made a Netflix documentary on him, but I knew about him prior to the documentary. He was like locked in an apartment, not locked. He could leave any time, but I think he thought it was locked. But he was fully naked at all times, okay? And the way that they censored him for live television is they had like... they had a team of people who their entire job was to cover his junk on the screen, like follow it around with a stylus, like drag a little eggplant clip art over his junk so no one can see it. That was their entire job. Which is insane. Gosh. I'm missing a minecart here. Yeah, right there. I need to make one. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Heard of it, haven't watched it though. Yeah, that was horrible. The scene with the rain on the beach is so iconic too, very unsettling to me. Yep. Do I drink Southern tea? Yes. Dude, I was born in Tennessee. Anytime I go back down there, it's to... and I go to any restaurant, I'm always drinking the sweet tea they have. And it is mostly sugar water, but it's delicious. All right, I'm gonna check the streaming thing. I thought I changed the... Yeah, I did change the bitrate, so I don't know why it's giving me errors. Whatever. Flash code. Don't know that one, sorry. I need 3 more. I gotta relog real quick. Gotta unload all those chunks so I don't, you know, like lose memory. Yeah, you know, I should probably fix this place. Like these windows, you know, they're kind of busted up. I really need to think of a better security system for getting in. So originally, I was thinking that you would come into this build from underneath, but I don't know, I just don't find a natural spot that would look good enough to be an entrance. I don't know, like, it's supposed to be the center of my world. I don't want to add 1 entrance. I'd have to add 4 on every side, and they wouldn't fit on every side. I have to terraform it. So it's easier just to have stairs that go up to it, I guess. I do have the sand. Star Wars is so much better than Trek. I definitely didn't watch Star Trek. I remember this. It was honestly sad to watch. Yeah, the poor guy was living dance monkey dance. Yes, he was. Alright. Minecart. Alright, because we needed an extra one. Let me put this iron away. I don't need to take it with me. Alright, here we go. Zoom. I gotta cook this stuff up. Star Trek is far before my time. Yeah, mine too. I think I watched a random one, like a random Star Trek film, and it was about Kirk being framed for the murder of like the Klingon leader or something. And then he went to a prison, and then they found out that it was, what, some vengeful Vulcan lady? I don't know. Anyway, how'd school go? It's not quite done, but almost. Almost quite done. Your videos have helped my PTSD and insomnia. You know, whatever helps, man. I'm glad it helped you. I'm not a licensed PTSD therapist, but you know, I am a licensed alpha Minecraft enjoyer. So if that works for you, then I'm glad. Love the rail system. Me too. I want to build more boat systems, though. I mean, they take longer, but they're so cool, right? I have an idea to make it like more, what's the word? More, efficient. Or not, just a different style, really. Alright. Oh wait, there's not a boat there. Oh no. I'll have to load it next time I come back. I think I've started in that building and gone this way too many times. But I have another idea, okay? I have an idea that I don't have to consistently load boats into a system. That I never have to do that. I only have to have 2 boats in the entire thing, and I'll be good. Not a fan of the click-clack? I like it. I like it, it's fun. Click, 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 click. Congratulations on the 100 stream viewers. Knew it would have happened someday. Go buy yourself some great value sea salt caramel ice cream. Eating some right now. Dang, thank you. That's touching. You didn't have to do that, though. As soon as you said that, we went to 99 viewers. How could you? Yeah, but seriously, thank you. I did buy a little bit of ice cream yesterday, but it was called, Ice Cream for Bears is the name of the brand. It's super tasty. My favorite is the Barista, which is like coffee. It's a laboratory grade value sea salt caramel ice cream. Sea salt caramel sounds delicious, though. Thank you. Yeah, the click scratches my brain a little bit, too. Just a tiny bit. Not an ASMR guy, but I do like it. I dog the dog. Whimsical? Alright, let's not go too far, okay? This guy's crazy. Need more coal. Channel got you into beta Minecraft. Heck yeah. We have a lot of ore. I dug all that ore in the caving video. Yep. Okay. Now we're cooking some sand. I mean, if that wasn't obvious, okay. At one point I want to collect all the gunpowder I have in my world and make a bunch of TNT and blow something up, but I don't know what it would be. Maybe I'll make a stone farm, but how would I do that? I don't know how to make a stone farm. There's no pistons. They do have tea-flavored ice cream. I tried matcha ice cream at this little Korean dessert place in a basement in Montreal. It was so good. It was delicious, man. So tasty. You guys like my bonsai tree? I also tried black sesame ice cream, which is weird. Alright, it's gonna get loud. Alright. The bombs. Do we like bean bags? No. I don't like them. They just pick up lint like crazy and just dirt. I don't know. Because they roll around on the floor. They're not like fixed furniture items. So they just pick up all kinds of crap. And I don't find them very comfortable either. But if I'm at someone else's house and they got them, then sure, I'll use them. Maybe I'll even fall asleep on one. Hole-in-the-wall ice cream places are my favorite. Yeah. They had like those little bubble waffle things. They're like Korean waffles, but bubbles. I gotta admit, Koreans do a good job at remaking and reinventing American dishes. Also, their original dishes are good too. Since I have a little Korean family, like I grew up eating bulgogi. But when I went to a Korean restaurant for the first time, it was so much better there. Don't tell my mother that. Dude, you know how I made that tree? I just kept growing trees and letting the leaves stick around until I was satisfied. So that is a tall tree, one large tree. That's another large tree, and this is a balloon tree. I think, yeah. This was another large tree and a balloon tree mixed that grew right there. So it's like 4 or 5 trees I grew here. And then I looked at it, I'm like, I'm still waiting for this to grow. And then I looked at it, I'm like, wow, that looks kind of like a bonsai tree. Now, the only missed opportunity with this thing is that you can't see like how this looks against the background because it's wood on the background as well. If it was a white background or just something cool like that would allow me to see the shape of the tree a little bit better, I could appreciate it even more, but it's kind of in the wrong spot. Oh well. Beanbags are cool in theory, sure. A lot of things are cool in theory, aren't they? Liquid nitrogen ice cream. I've heard of that. I don't think it tastes any different. It might be colder. I'm the kind of guy who likes to bite right into a scoop of ice cream, you know? Just like bite right into it. Yum. Like cats or dogs better. I'm allergic to cats. I prefer dogs, I think. I got a dog. Her name is Daisy. She's in Newfoundland. Getting a lot of sugar cane. Okay, so let's see if we have any. I'm gonna start working on this thing that I've been talking about. I should have took the 3 iron from that base. It's because I could have made another bucket. Fine, whatever. I'll grab a little bit of dirt. Let me check my schedule here real quick. Okay, we're good. Andrew Hornbrink, thank you very much. These videos help calm me down after work. Thanks. Hey man, if it can help you get your mind off of work, then I'm doing something right. I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you. Oh my gosh, okay. I'm gonna write you down. I'm gonna write everybody down. Appreciate you guys. Andrew Hornbrink. 199. Said a nice thing to me. Oh my gosh, Mr. Hurt, thank you. Good night, Mr. Blonsky. Enjoy some tea. Thank you. I will. I'll shout your name as I finish my mug. Okay? When I drink the tea that you've kindly donated to me. Thank you. I don't know what I was going for right there. Oh well. Wrote your name down? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Alright. How to get better at building Minecraft? I don't know how to really answer that question for you. Which sounds a little cruel, right? But like, I don't know, because... Alright. I just learned over time, and I did look at some tutorials. When I was a kid, there was an app on the Kindle Fire web store. And the app was about how to build cool Minecraft builds, and it was like 10 guides to different Minecraft builds and accompanying essays with them and everything. And one of them was how to build like this cool house, and it used slabs and logs and glass and wood. And I built this house. It was the first time I built anything that wasn't a square box or a stone box, right? And I built this, and it looked so cool to me back then. And at that point, I kind of realized, like, I started to understand how to make a good looking build, like how it worked. I understood how this person came up with that structure. So, you know, I decided to keep building, keep practicing, and then my friends just started coming to me advice. This is back when Minecraft was popular among the general public, before it went through its little dark phase where people didn't like it. And then people would ask my opinion on how to build something and stuff like that. I felt like I was a king. And I just kept trying and, you know, kept learning how to build and all that stuff. And eventually, this is like 10 years later, I got invited to a build team because I was just always building, okay? So I built for Kinetic Network, and Kinetic is mainly a server hosting company, but like they do have some of their own servers, so I became a builder for them. And it was unpaid, and then I quit because I didn't have time to do unpaid work. And everybody was quitting that team because they would join, build for a little bit, and then they weren't getting paid, and they realized that they probably should be getting paid. But, you know, they didn't care. Ooh, I left these slabs up here. Oopsies. But yeah, I built some cool stuff there, and I don't know, I just kept, like, I looked at tutorials occasionally. But not really that much when I got older, just kind of like learned myself. Sometimes I mimic others' build styles to learn about it, or to get inspiration, and I don't think that's a bad thing. Paid and exposure, heck yeah. We had a Quebec exchange student at my house that brought the best maple syrup I've ever had. Really? I don't think I've ever had Quebec maple syrup. I might have. Because I make my own maple syrup, right? Alright, let me think about this, okay? I don't have enough logs to pull off what I want to pull off here. What kind of music do I listen to? There's this Nintendo music playlist I really like, but it's kind of like my secret weapon when I want to get something done. I just pull it up, so I don't listen to it often. But I do love Elder, which is like progressive rock, I guess. Elder is amazing. They don't have a single bad song. Okay, so for this, what I want to do is I want to build a platform right here, extend it out some, and then have that be like the little station, okay? And the reason I'm not putting it inside the building is, one, that hole's too small and I don't want to change it, and two, it requires some of the redstone like to be underneath, and I can't put it underneath the floor because that's the room. There's a room underneath there. Never heard of them. I don't really know a lot about bands. Sorry. What do you mean you can't make maple syrup? Only factories can. Factories only make fake syrup. Corn syrup. But they pretend it's maple syrup. I cannot stand that stuff. Elder? Yeah, it's just spelled like that. I mean, the E is capitalized. Please check it out. They're so good. Besides that, and this is totally different, I like Gregory and the Hawk, which I guess is pretty feminine of me, but I really like it. Hanjo Rani, my favorite pianist. She's Polish and living in Iceland, but she makes good music. Her earlier albums are my favorite. Estra and Home, both good ones. I have Angie Mari on vinyl, but I gave it to my girlfriend, so. She's a record player and I don't. I don't think I have enough stone to do what I need to do here. Who's texting me right now? Alright, let me check this out real quick. Oh, that's not good. Okay, that's not good. Sorry, my dad is on a race car driving team, and his driver got in a wreck. Yeah, didn't look good. I don't think he's hurt though. Car is. Building without purpose. I kind of agree with that. Like, I haven't built too many things in this world that are just like purposeless. I want to now that I have like my little network of different structures, like I've placed everything strategically. That quarry was in a flat area that's in positive coordinates. This is in positive coordinates. That is in an island that has surrounded by water, so I can build a farm there. My tree farm is the first base, and it's already established. All those things, I don't really want to build outside of these places. And the center of the world, let's not forget that. I don't want to build outside of these places because I'll just be traveling to places that I don't have a reason to visit once I'm done building there. So I'm going to build towns, I think, around all these places I've established, but that's about it. Just keep adding to them. Oh, good night, Lily. Yeah, that's not a fun text to get. Yeah, he's okay, but the car is not, and they're all pretty upset about it, and I don't blame them. Brick pyramid? Dude, you know how much bricks that would take? You're asking a lot. I think what I'm gonna do here is build a pillar, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks away from the wall. Like this. No, I don't want it to be there, actually. I want it to be there instead. Casual brick pyramid, no biggie. Oh, my pickaxe. Oh no. You gotta go? Alright. Appreciate you sticking around. I'm probably gonna head out in like an hour or two. No, not 2. An hour and a half. Bricks are the only proper red blocks. Yeah, I mean, unless you count, unless you count a lava, which you could build with in theory. Look at that. Sugarcane farms are already fully grown again. It's crazy. Little library with all that sugarcane? I definitely will. I have a plan, okay? I do have plans for useless, like builds that don't have a purpose, okay? But they're just going to be near these stuff. Like underneath this museum, I want to build a crazy library. And some other things maybe, all right? Okay. So... I wonder if I should push these back one more. I will. I'll push them back one more. I'm going to see if I fall asleep to this. Good luck. Alright, I think that's a good spot for it, because I want to have 2 rows of pillars. And if I had them spaced out as much as they are, then it would just be too much of a long platform, I think. So that's about 4 blocks, which means this one's got to be about 4 blocks. So the center of this has to be right here. Yeah, right there. Okay. All right. Grow faster here? Yeah, they definitely do. think I'm going to raise these by one more block. And then I'm going to put, well, I don't know if I have enough. It's not like appearing on that cobblestone you placed in like less than a minute ago. Less than a second ago. Okay. All right. Wait a minute. 2010, 2011 YouTube. That's the idea. How do I get over there? I don't think I can. That's fine. Oh, I went too high. Ah, that sucks. You know, when you mine a block of stone slabs, you only get a little bit back. You don't get the whole thing back, unfortunately. I think I want to put one piece of wood right here. Right before the top. I think that would look kind of cool, so. Maybe put some torches around it, huh? Over to this one. Yeah, Mr. Big Spender. They're a lot cheaper than they are in beta, that's for sure. Aren't they? I need to craft a little bit more. Am I? Maybe. Shoot. There we go. Yeah, okay. That's still not enough. I don't know what I'm thinking here. See you later, JJ. I've been able to get into sewed. I don't know what that is. Sounds like some hippie propaganda. Alright, I'm going to take a look and just see what this looks like right now, because I'm not totally sure. That's not bad. The base is a little strange. Yeah, the base is a little weird. I'm going to remove these caps off the top. Maybe I'll even switch out the bottom with stairs. I don't think that would hurt. Told you to find some tea from Qatar. You know, no, I can't say I've had any luck with that. I do remember that though. Yeah, I do. All right, I'm definitely gonna make some stairs for those. Let me do that. That'll come together, trust the process. True. It looks a tiny bit strange, but it's all good. It's all good. Well, I'm gonna take those. I have one cobblestone stair. Football stadium. Good luck with that. I used to make creative worlds when I was younger. I have a creative world where I just built stuff, like tried building things, and I built pirate ships, flying pirate ships, floating islands, that kind of stuff. And then I found out about the clone command, okay? And with the clone command, you can copy and paste your builds everywhere. So I did that. I copied my builds that I already made and pasted them everywhere because I thought it made me look like I was a more like accomplished builder, I guess. That was fun. Bedrock Edition sucks. I can't say I'm a fan of it, but I don't know what spurred that comment of yours. Buddy, don't you understand? People have feelings here. Oh man, I'm running out of steam. It was playing it the other day, and I put it down after 10 minutes. Yeah, okay, the last time I played Bedrock, I was really dissatisfied with it, I gotta be honest. Didn't care for it. But what can you do? I think I should just put dirt there. Yep. I don't have enough. Oh, come back. That looks a little better. I don't have enough cobblestone for this. Now I do at the quarry, but then I would have to go all the way back to the quarry. I should just go all the way back to the quarry. I don't know what I'm talking about. Stair texture is a little strange. Totally busted. You know what I'm going to do first, though? Okay? I'm going to come in here. I'm going to release one of these boats. Just because there isn't one down there, right? So, bye-bye. Hello. I don't know if it'll be unloaded or what, but at least I think it'll be there if I ever come back to the other side, right? Alright, we're going to make a trip to the quarry real quick, grab some cobblestone and come back, and I will... Chose the worst possible time to do this, but that's all good. Even the way you move is different. Yeah, well, they had to recreate everything, you know? I wonder... Now that I'm making these pillars here, I'm not even sure if I like how that looks. Maybe I should consider either making them thicker, as in like 2 wide pillars, or I should just build a stone base right there, you know? Like, or wood. Maybe I should do that. I should build a little wood base right there. It wouldn't hurt. Yeah. And I think it would look a lot nicer, that's for sure. Yeah, it will come together, but obviously I change my mind a lot on things, so that's not a big deal. I think that's what I want to do, though. Being honest with y'all, I believe that's what I want to do. However, I'm not opposed to adding like a stone base to it, just for fun. And I'm gonna have to mine all these stairs, which will just turn them back into stone blocks, and they take forever to mine. Hi, Mr. Walrus. Welcome back. Torches are pretty, huh? I'm getting tired. Alright, you know what? I can speedrun this process a little bit. A few place blocks on top to turn into normal blocks again. It'll speed it up a little tiny bit for me. Such is life. Sometimes this is how it goes. It is midnight here. 12:04. I don't know why, but I'm obsessed with your name sometimes. Okay. Thanks. I don't know what I'm supposed to think about that. I'm logging so hard tonight. Not for this longer, man. I'm getting tired. Get sleepy. Won't be out of place to make it look like a statue pedestal. Yeah. I think I'm gonna combine a little bit of architecture. Because this each road's gonna look a little bit different, you know, of course, so I don't think it would be a bad idea to introduce a little bit more stone to this side of the museum, just to get people acquainted with the shifting build style. They can ease into it. head up there. I repeat monster mangoes in my head sometimes. It's really catchy, real talk. I might be ADHD or OCD or something, maybe autism too. That is, well, okay. That is, sure. You know, yeah. I don't know what to make of that, but you do you, man. You're a very loyal fan. This I know, so I appreciate your patronage. I see your pig die. Probably drowned in the pond down there. He monged on me. What? Mog. Oh, wasn't paying attention. Should have your brain dissected when you die? Alright. Okay. Me too, huh? I'm gonna replace this stone slab with wood, I think. But for now, I'll leave it there because I know it's gonna fall, right? So I'm gonna build this out. I'm gonna build the base of it next, and then I want to build pillars up top that I can build a roof over the top of this that I think would look pretty cool. And then we'll build our station. And I should probably design the station first before I do any decorating, you know? How far out should this go? Maybe about that far before I start the launching system thing. And then I'll build around it. So for now, we just have this cheap little platform. No big deal. And I gotta mine down this thing. Oop. I think you're good, bro. Don't worry about. Alright, stop now, lol. You didn't make me uncomfortable. It's just like I don't know how to respond to that. You're fine. You're all good. You're all good. You share your name publicly, you just go by Monster. My name is Cameron. That's my real name. No, walrus. What? Like twice if you're in danger? They're being held hostage and being forced to watch my videos. How about that? Brainrot edited your video you talked about? I did share it on my Discord, but I mean, the guy is trying to make a living, I guess, so I'm not gonna just openly lambast his work. But if you really do want to go find it, it's on the Discord. Real name reveal. It's not the first time. The slab mining does hurt my soul too. Yeah. Discord, let me see. It's on there. You just like search for, I don't know, Brainrot edit. It's a Google Drive link. I have not, because I didn't ever have Legacy. 420 on Easter? It is 420. You're right. And it is Easter. I need to go to bed. I need to attend Easter Sunday service. Probably. Ah. Why did I take damage from that? Oh, yeah. Okay. I removed 3 blocks from underneath, but I started from 4 when I mined it, so I fell 4 blocks. Alright, well, we built all that for nothing, but that's okay. Oh, yeah. There's that dead pig. Whoa. I do this a lot, actually. There was this one time in my beta world, I built an entire castle wall. And I didn't like how it was, like how it was positioned. So I wanted to move it about 2 blocks. So I mined the entire... This was a massive stone and slab wall, by the way. I mined the entire thing. And then just like rebuilt it all in one, like just a few blocks over. I will do it. I'm not afraid to waste resources for that kind of thing, you know? If I don't like it, I don't like it. So I'll move it. Sometimes I do get a little lazy, but if I do get a little lazy and just deal with it, it's because I already like it a good amount. previously, you know? All right. Here we are. So I've already plotted out where this is going to travel. And my goal, I guess I'll just take you guys over there because I'm not going to build anything else today. My goal is to have it come over by the quarry into a new office building that I'm going to build. And that's going to be like the headquarters. I'm going to be able to sign for the company name that runs the quarry and everything. And then, you know, I'm going to work on that. I never played Dark Souls, sorry. I had a quick question on how long you've actually been playing Minecraft for. I think I was 12 when I started. Or 13. No. It's 2013 when I started. Whoa, Scuba Steve, love from Winnipeg. Remember when you're famous? Man, I'm famous already. I'm rich in love. What are you talking about? Thank you. Let me write your name down real quick. I appreciate it. Scuba Steve. My man. I love Canadian dollars. I have some in my wallet. They're prettier than American dollars, I gotta admit. Alright, you're on my list. You were already on my list, but you're on my list again. Thank you. Lipton green tea. Yeah, that's what we got. I mean, if you go to get tea, like the most generic brand is Lipton. I don't know, on this side of the United States. And Lipton's not bad, honestly. It's kind of basic, but it's good. I don't mind making sweet tea with it. Hi, Monster. Me and my girlfriend love watching your videos. She refers to you as a snowman. Oh, that's sweet. But I'm not the snowman. There's an actual snowman who I collab with sometimes. His name is Snowman64. And he does videos like this, although they're a little bit more silly, I guess, on BTA, Better Than Adventures. So I'd recommend you guys check him out. He's fun. Harney and Sons is pretty good. Okay, so this is exactly where the axis is lined up. Like, this is where it will come out to. And I'm considering destroying that hill, mining it all the way down, building a tower here, and then I think clearing out this land section here all the way to there. And I would make this entire section like a metro park. And I would border the entire park with tall trees and like make it super atmospheric. Like, I got ideas. I got plans, guys. You would have to walk underneath this thing to get to here. And then I would have, like, I would build a new basement. I would flesh that out. I would flesh everything out. That's what I want to do for the next video, which will be real long, but that's only when I get done with my school. Anyway, I have so much pork. I guess I should cook it. But I've been dreaming about this, like thinking about it in my brain at night. And it's I have a name. I want to like pick out a name for this company. I think it's called Stone Block Solutions. That's the name I came up with. And so the company logo is SBS. And I was going to make a giant sign out of lava, like a billboard out of lava over here, advertising them or saying that this is the SBS building. I think that'd be fun. Well, thank you, Scuba Steve. Sleepy Time sedative tea saved my life, no joke. Yeah, it did. What are you drinking? Sleepy Time. There's a few different Sleepy Times that are really good. They do help. Lemon ginger is my favorite. I think lavender is the best for sleeping, in my opinion. No, that goes here. I'll write you down again. Thank you, Scuba Steve. Just finished your new video. Currently preparing to study abroad, and I get the grind set these next 10 days will bring. Oh yeah, definitely. I'm ready for it to be over. I'm excited. I hope I get that internship. It would be really exciting to have it. I just, we'll have to hold off moving to Canada. Everything about Alpha over Modern? No Elytra. That's weird. My thing moved over. I don't know what caused that. Alright, well, let me craft. I guess I'll just use sticks. Let me craft some pork with a furnace. Crafting pork. I don't know why I said it like that. Let me tell you guys a secret, okay? So I said in one of my videos that I never wanted to do a Patreon. No, not a Patreon, shit. I never wanted to do a sponsorship. And I listed a few reasons. And it was because it basically boiled down to the fact that I think they're, unreliable and they're kind of scammy. And also they restrict creative control. They make me force adverts into my videos and talk about products that I don't care about. And it's like dishonest. I just don't want to do it personally, okay? I said that for at least for my Mahjong Blonsky channel. Now I would for Monster, since I want to make different content for this channel, I would consider doing sponsors, but I would be very strict. Like I would do sponsors for tea or for food. I think that's it. But for Mahjong Blonsky, I feel like sponsors would, one, be unethical, and two, ruin the atmosphere. So I've gotten sponsored people talking to me. I've gotten offers. They offer me a lot of money. And it's like, I don't know. I feel bad, so I turn them down. I feel bad about putting them on my videos. I don't necessarily trust those people, but I turn them down. And, oh well, I feel like that's the right thing to do. It's not steak, it's pork chop. It's still called pork. But I was thinking at some point, if I do want to put more time into this, and I want to make more series, I should try something. So I was thinking about making a Patreon at some point. When I move out on my own, I think I'm gonna do a Patreon. And my plan was like, well, how do I reward people? I'm not just gonna ask for their money for free and give them nothing. But at the same time, I don't want to hide my content behind a paywall. You get what I mean? I don't want to be like, I'm gonna make you like completely brand new videos and no one else can see that you have to pay for. I don't know. I don't really want to do that. I mean, my content's always been free to watch and I don't want to change it. So I still need to give you guys something in exchange. So I came up with, where's my food stuff chest? There it is. I came up with a little bit of a middle ground. And the middle ground is I decided on the Patreon, I'll post unedited versions of the videos that I make already. And maybe I'll do them ahead of time. So I'll post an unedited version first. And the people who pay for the Patreon, they can watch that without any edits or very minimal edits, because some people have said that they've been interested in that. And then, but that's it. If you want to watch the video, you can for free. You don't have to pay it a dime, right? But if you just want like the edits removed, you want to watch it without edits, you can. Then you can, or like I don't even know if that would be appealing to people. I'm not gonna put that in there. I'm gonna keep it. It's mine. Anyway, I feel like that's a good there's a good compromise on that kind of stuff, because I do want to offer something, but I don't want to hide content. So they're the same videos, they're just unedited, so they're like twice as long, and they have all the scenes that I cut out. I should grab more cobble than that, certainly. And I've been changing my editing style so I can release both of the two different versions of my videos. So by the time I launch my Patreon, I should have a pretty good backlog of videos that you guys can already watch that are unedited. They're ones I've already released on the channel, like officially. But the unedited versions are already made. I think since episode 9, which is what? What is episode 9? I think that's the monolith one. So that'd be the first one that you'll be able to watch the unedited version of. But they're all beyond there. I mean, I have to figure that out eventually. I have to figure out a lot of other stuff, but I feel that that's a good compromise. But you have to let me know what you guys think on that. Could you consider a YouTube membership program instead? Patreon kind of sucks. I've thought about it, but I don't really know about all that stuff. Like I'm not an expert on this kind of thing. I don't know why I'm going here. I shouldn't be going here. Oh no. I should be going that way. The thing that kind of turns me off of YouTube memberships is that YouTube takes 30% of any donations you ever get, and Patreon takes like 7%. right? So I feel like that's not fair to me, and it's not fair to the people who are paying me, because they're really just paying YouTube a third, and they're paying me a little bit more, right? They're just giving more money to YouTube. So 30 or 33%, something crazy like that. I'm not gonna delete the VOD. Who said I'm gonna delete the VOD? I'm not gonna do that. I don't delete VODs. That's not a thing I do. I think unedited videos is a cool compromise. Okay, thank you. Not that I can think of it being anything better, but just watch the rest of the video. I love watching your videos. Help me so much for self-reflection and stuff. Thank you for please keep uploading videos. Okay. Yeah, have fun with the movie you're watching. Yeah, I won't delete. Yeah, okay, I won't delete that. Is a double negative series abandoned? No, it's not. I think I'll get back to it eventually. To be honest, I don't really like that version anymore. I kind of fell off of it after making the videos for a little while. Like, I stopped finding it interesting. But I have to reinvent it. You know, I have to go back and find a new reason to enjoy it. And I don't mind doing that, but it just hasn't been made because these are easier to make and I don't have time. You know, that's a big component. That little house there, you're the first person who's asked. My girlfriend built that. We built it together. She had the mouse and I had the keyboard, and we built it together. And it's a video I'm going to release one day because I recorded it. It was on stream too, but yeah, she helped me. It was cute. Where I put my glass. I think audience would really like the unedited videos. Have you seen the Minecraft movie? Not yet. Thanks for answering. Yeah. So people ask, like, you know, what about the YouTube memberships? I have to think about it. I don't really know. Like, maybe I do both at the same time. Diversify a little bit. I wouldn't mind doing that. Also, just like like a Ko-Fi, so you don't have to do a subscribe or like pay money. Like if you just want to give me like $1, like here's 5 cents. You know, that's fine. Just a one-time thing. Oh, that would have been fun. Did you ever make touring old server videos? I know it's not original, but I love your takes on stuff and servers you could find. I mean, they still have to be up. I don't know. Maybe old maps though, like old adventure maps. That'd be fun. Zero limits. Minecraft movie sucked. Yeah. I'm not looking forward to a cinematic experience. I did hear about 4chan being nuked. I think it's not quite certain what the last message actually was because I saw a few, but it might have been Chicken Jockey. I got to tour BTB first. That's true, although Dialco did it before. What the heck? Oh, that's the painting. That's the center of the painting. Dialco did do it first, so I had to do it better. I don't even know how I do it. I just haven't been playing it enough. Movie atmosphere is awesome. I wonder what percentage OF takes. You don't want to know, man. It's rough out here. All right, but yeah, I'm gonna head out. I think so. I'll stay on for like a minute longer if everybody wants to say something before I go. But I'm gonna call it a night. Thank you for keeping me at 100 viewers pretty consistently. I'm surprised. Can you give Jerry Enchiladas and Chicken Jockeys as a mob? What's to say about them? They're annoying. And they're neat. I had the game night from when I was a kid, and you mentioned it unlocked a memory. I wonder if I have one of those books. I thought I only ever got them from the library, but I wonder if I have one. Like in my closet. I'm not sure. I might. I might. I'm gonna look right now. It's right here. Hold on. Yeah. Thank you for showing up. I got like Big Nate books in here. I got Diary of a Wimpy Kid books. Hey, look, Dune. if I do have it, I'm not finding it tonight. Good lord. Alright. Thanks for the stream. I got the book fair at school. I got them at a library. Spanish version of Minecraft Chicken Joy is translating as farmer writer. Heck yeah. Well, thank you, Ivan. All right, everybody. Well, thank you for showing up and staying. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, I saw you started a Minecraft chant. Yep, that's the plan. Staying safe. Maybe one day you'll be able to see my face. There you go. There's my face. Oh, thank you, Mr. Walrus. Appreciate you. I am not going to read you a bedtime story. Sorry. Yeah, go watch Kelphone on Twitch. Go do it. He's great. He's a little different than me, but he's fun. Say the line, I will. Don't worry. But let me write down Mr. Walrus real quick because he gave me $4.99 and I truly appreciate it. Thank you. It helps. Thank you, sir. I need to get to bed. Got Easter Sunday in the morning. All right. All right, everybody. I've been Monkster, and have a good night.